What's up, YouTube? So today I'm telling y'all about the story time of how I drowned almost twice. But it's not gonna like the titles and stuff. The title and the story time, it's kind of gonna be different, but it ain't clickbait. So the first time I almost drowned was when I was 5. And basically me and my cousin, this is the cousin I told y'all about, and the true color story time. Now this is when I should have known something was up. But anyway, first story time, me and my cousin was playing. And at first we started out in 3 feet. And the thing about my cousins was, I don't want to say they tried to force me, but like, I don't know if it was because they was older, so they was like doing more things, or they could like, cause the cousin that I told you about, I had 2 cousins, but they not dead, but I don't talk to them anymore, so I ain't gonna really be, But I had 2 cousins, one light skin, and she was 4 years older than me. And then I had another cousin who was 6 years older than me. I was the baby. And basically they had an aunt. Yeah, so I had 2 cousins. No, the second cousin wasn't really like the 6-year older cousin. She wasn't like, we was kind of cool. Like we wasn't like, cause me and the like 16-year-old, like the 4-year older cousin, we kind of had more in common. Cause like, I'm a stud, but she was a STEM in a way. She was kind of like a STEM. And, she liked video games. I like video games. She liked sports more. I like sports more. So I kind of hung around her more. The cousin, I'm going to call him by the zodiacs, but the Libra cousin, the 6-year older cousin, me and her, we was cool. Like we didn't talk like that because, she was 6 years older than me, and she was like real girly. And, at that time, of course, all my life, I didn't really start hanging around girls more till I was like a teenager. And that was when I was 14. So I wasn't like, so anyway, yeah, but the light skinned cousin, both of my cousins, they always kind of like just push themselves onto me. Like, not push themselves onto me, but they always kind of like push me to do stuff that I didn't really want to do, kind of. But, I was young, so anyway, basically, me and the light-skinned cousin, we playing in the pool. So she goes over into the deep end, and she said, "Alyssa, come over, and come and play." And at first, I kind of wasn't really trying to do it, but she kept saying it, so I finally got over, and I jumped on her back. Because I was kind of like a little scared, and I felt myself drowning. Like, I really felt myself drowning. Like, I was really drowning, and it felt so weird. Like, I was really scared. But basically, the Libra came over, and she was like, she came, grabbed my hand, and pulled me up. And basically, long story short, I ended up getting in trouble. I got put up punishment for 1 day. I was 5. My older cousin was 9. Nothing happened to my older cousin. I should have known then and there that I was going to have a tough couple years, because, as you know, that wasn't the only time stuff like that used to happen. So the second time I almost drowned, I was 8 years old. Now this time, this was kind of on me. But anyway, I was at this pool thing. My dad took me to. My cousins were there. So anyway, of course, again, I'm over playing, and then I wanted to go on the deep end, but I wasn't trying to put my body in the deep end. So basically, I grabbed a floaty, and I was on the deep end. I grabbed a floaty and went over to the deep end. My cousin was like, "Oh, I want to see if you could swim." Or she's like, "I want to see if you can stand in the deep end or something." She was like, come on, take the floaty off. So basically, I took the floaty off. And of course, I started drowning. And like I'm going deeper and deeper down in the order. Like I really feel myself drowning. And y'all, a lot of y'all not. I saw a white light. Like I saw a white light. I was starting to see the white light. I guess I was starting to die. But again, my cousin, the one that's 6 years older than me, she comes and she pulls my hand out. It's crazy. It's like a pattern. Like I should have known that in there, bruh. But that's why, like, it's like when we young, it really be little stuff, bruh. Like now, y'all are probably thinking, did me and the Libra ever get close? We never got close, but I ain't gonna lie, the times we talked, it always was a vibe. Like I did feel a connection to her, but I don't know, bro. Like I wasn't really trying to go out my way to talk to her because I was always trying to go out my way to talk to the Capricorn, which was dumb. But anyway, they were both janky though. But the Capricorn, I guess the Capricorn was worse. And I feel like what made me and the Capricorn's relationship worse was because we was like, that was the one I hung around the most. Like out of every one of my uncle, that was probably like, between her and my uncle, that was probably like the second most person I talked to in my family. We the ones close to you. But I don't know though. I knew, like even my friends used to be like my cousin wasn't genuine, but I don't know. Like when I was young, I was really naive, like real naive. Like I'm gonna tell y'all some story times. I'm gonna tell y'all like that may be my next story time on the times I got taken advantage of, or yeah, I'm gonna say how I stopped being naive, like what made me stop being naive. But I was real naive when I was young. Like I used to get taken advantage of a lot, but like, and it was so sad because I didn't even know it. Like I remember when my uncle first came in, he was like, "You're so gullible, naive." Like my uncle used to take advantage of me. I remember one time, bruh, I was on punishment, and my uncle, like, he took my DS from me, and my uncle used to, like, so and my uncle used to be like, my uncle was like one time, I remember I think this only happened once, but no, bruh, here's what's really gonna get you. I remember one time I paid my uncle $20 to take me to GameStop, even though my uncle used to already steal money from me. Like I was really naive as a kid. I wonder if that's why my parents didn't let me go out. It's like, nah. It's sad though, but sometimes we gotta go through that phase. But see y'all.